What's going on, guys? Today we are going on a full interior detail for a Nissan. I think it's a Rogue. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not mistaken, Rogue carpets are Rogue carpets are something else, man. So I'm hoping that the client doesn't have a trashed vehicle. I will be putting in the befores here, and we will be discussing the products that I used in order to get the results that I get. If you have any questions that you think of while the video is going, feel free to comment down below and I will do my best to get back to you. I need video ideas. If you guys want product reviews, if you want my opinion on certain things, if you want to understand more of the detailing market, how do I start a detailing business, let me know below. I can definitely get you guys a lot of information. I can put you guys in a decent position to actually run a successful detailing business. I'm not gonna charge you. I'm not gonna charge you and create a course or anything like that. I'm simply putting it on YouTube. I'm choosing to put it on YouTube strictly because if it were me, and I've always said this, if it was me, I would want someone to show me exactly how to do it. But I can't. I can show you exactly how to do it, but you're gonna have to be the one to actually do it. You're gonna have to be the one to actually take the steps and get everything done. Getting your equipment, reaching out to clients, setting up ads for your business, whatever the case may be. I can't do that for you unless you pay me. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have to pay me for that. But yeah, it's all up to you. At the end of the day, I can give you as much information as I want to, but it's up to you to do something with that information. But enough of the yapping. I will be putting the befores of the Nissan now, and I will show you the afters after we finish up our product review. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the video. As you can tell, this vehicle, the carpets aren't that bad, but the seats are they're on life support, bro. So I'm actually sitting on it right now. But we finna get these whipped up and sauced up real quick, and I will show you the after results in a bit. That's my The air compressor is so loud, bro. I need to get another one. I need to get a quieter one. I'm in a townhome area. I hope they don't say anything to me. I hope no one's complaining, but they seem like pretty cool people out here. They came out and greeted me, and even a neighbor came out and was like, "What's up?" So um, I'll give you guys an update on the afters in a bit. So we finished the Nissan. It took me about 2.5 hours. It wasn't too bad. As you can tell from the befores, I've definitely seen a lot worse. So I was grateful for that. It was an easy Sunday. Um, I started at 10 o'clock and we ended 12:30. So 2.5 hours, not bad. Um, Removing all the stains out of the seats, it was just like another day, bro. I've seen way worse. So we got those back seats back perfect. We got the front seats perfect. The driver's side floor was the only carpeted section that really has stains because they do not use mats. They just said fuck it, we're not gonna use mats. So I suggested that they do put mats down, because as you can see, there was like a little hole in the floor from, them constantly putting their foot down on the floor, and or their heel, where they're pressing on the brake, and then it causes the carpet to, deteriorate. So get a mat, put that down, and it'll stop all of that from happening, because it was a newer Nissan. I believe it was a 2020. So for that to be happening in the 2020 already, you definitely need to put some mats down, for longevity reasons. But other than that, I promised you guys that I would do a product review on what I used in order to get these seats back to normal. So for my pre-spray, I use Flex Citrus. Flex Citrus is a alkaline pre-spray. It is a 12.3 on the pH scale, so it's pretty high, pretty powerful stuff, professional grade stuff. So I use that as my pre-spray. I drill brush it in. I let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I go in with my Flex. Oh my goodness, ice. So I go in after I've laid down the Flex Citrus, my pre-spray, drill brush it in. Then I go follow that up with a spray of the Flex Ice. Now with the Flex Ice, you can put that in directly into your extractor if you have an extractor. Me personally, I put it into a spray bottle and I just spray it and wipe it in, drill brush it in, do whatever you do. But you can put your scoops of the Flex Ice into your extractor. Now when it comes to whether you do 1 or 2 scoops, I only did 1 scoop for this vehicle. It wasn't like a heavily stained car. It wasn't too bad, so I only did 1 scoop of each in its own separate bottles. Make sure you're putting it in separate bottles if you're choosing to spray it on. And then like dilutions and all of that, that's on the label right there. You can just read the label and it'll show you how to dilute the Flex products. And then yeah, you just after you lay down the Flex Ice, you drill brush that in, or you scrub it in with a brush, and then you extract. I would suggest, if you're using these products, I'm already assuming that you have an extractor or you have an extractor kit like the Rip Clean. I personally run the Rip Clean because I have my own water source, I have my own electricity, so it's just like it doesn't really make sense for me to buy a Mighty or something like that when the Rip Clean produces the same exact results. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap to you. If you put the Mighty, hot water extraction is always going to be superior. If you have a hot water extractor, I'm jealous of you. I'm not gonna lie. That is the only thing that's better or can be compared to the Rip Clean. It's not up for debate. Hot water is always going to be better. It's always going to be better than cold water. So when we're talking about a cold water Mighty and the Rip Clean extractor, I would prefer the Rip Clean. It produces the same exact results, if not better. So just take that into consideration when you're buying your extractor. If you're budgeting and you don't want to spend like $1,000 on an extractor, because if you want to get a pretty decent extractor, you're gonna be paying like $1,100, $1,200, $1,500. It's not a joke. I extract the product from the seats with water. Like I said, I would assume that you guys have an extractor already or some type of extractor. If you don't have a extractor, I don't know if I would recommend using these products. In the past, I've done a car. I sprayed my products, done it as usual, and I didn't extract because I wanted to see if I would get the same results. And I came back a day later and everything, literally the seats were all white. And I was like, damn, that's from not properly extracting the shit, properly. So from that day forward, and that was like my first time using it, first or second time using it. So from that day forward, I always said I'm going to extract every single vehicle that I lay these products in, just so that I'm not damaging anything. And speaking of damaging anything, please pay attention when you are spraying the product on your seats. Do not get it on, try not to get it on any of the upholstery. It can damage the upholstery. That's how strong this shit is. I'm just keeping it a bean. If you do spray it on like the doors or something like that, get a towel, wipe it off. You'll be good. Don't let it sit. Do not let it dry. That's the main thing. If it dries, you can go ahead and get you some solution finish, put that on the vehicle, it'll be right back to new, or you can get some trim restore, it'll be right back to new. But the goal is to not do that to the upholstery. But those are the products that I use. That's the extractor kit that I use. I use Flex Ice, Flex Citrus, and the Rip Clean Extractor. And that's what got me the results that I got for that detail and every other detail that I do. And yeah. It's Sunday. I only book one detail for the day. That's what I typically do. I don't really like busting my ass on a Sunday because I barely get myself a day off. So, gonna head to the gym. Gonna do whatever else I do for the rest of the day. Probably chill after that. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Follow me on Instagram at TBP Detailing. We are lit over there. We just had a video hit 1 million over there. It's still like, damn, that was our second video to hit 1 million. So that's actually crazy to me. But follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. It's the same username. I'll probably link it below in the description so that you guys can just click on over there and you can see a whole bunch more of my work. And on TikTok, I'm a little bit more informative over there compared to Instagram. Instagram, I just show off the work. TikTok, I actually break things down and go into depth and explain things just like how I explained about the Flex products and the Rip Clean Extractor, and to starting your own mobile detailing business, which I've covered over here on this channel. So if you guys have any other questions, any other, products that you want me to review, please leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll get at you in the next one. Peace.